Well, let's get into this next match. We're going to get into AG Arc versus Mouf.
We're having some really big, like, early on bracket matches. It's
yeah.
kind of nuts. Is it kind of late now? I guess we're...
Oh, this is round 4.
Okay, we
cool.
progressed pretty far in the bracket. Never mind.
So, a couple things to keep in mind, a little backstory between the two of them. So, you have Arc, the best Marth in Texas, if not one of the best players. I think he's around 80 on Melee on Me's top 100 for this year. And Mouf, on the other hand, is known representative from Houston who's come over to DFW and is, has that character loyalty. Both of these guys have strong character loyalty. So you're someone who's seen Arc play a fair amount over the years, right?
Some actually. Interesting to note is that a lot of times whenever I saw him back when he was in Houston, he was a DK player a lot of the time.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he didn't switch until Peach until like a year or so after getting into the game. So.
Okay.
So I've seen some of his Peach play, but
cool. So let's get into this next one. Now, what are some things that we should look for in this matchup?
So the big thing in this matchup is that Marth is just so fast, and he's going to be doing that thing he was just doing right there, where he goes left and then he goes right and then he goes left again. And it's very, very difficult for Peach just to catch that because she is nowhere near as fast as Marth. The dash attack, like he's just doing right there, is a very good way to call out the dash dance. But aside from that, Peach doesn't really have any tools to directly beat a Marth dash dancing. Yeah,
I can totally see that. I find that a lot of Marth players break this down into two halves of the matchup, right? Peach with turnip and Peach without turnip.
Yes.
Right? So let's talk about Peach with turnip a little bit.
So
right?
Peach with turnip is in a much better position. Assuming she has some space to actually set up the turnip throw, because she can do stuff like short hop turnip throw and then go directly into a float. And that puts her at a really, really good height to either go for forward airs or like a neutral air if she's floating a little bit lower, which sets up for incredible pressure on shield, since Peach is one of the only characters in the game that actually is plus advantaged on shields.
And now Peach without turnip is a very different story. I feel like she's significantly weaker.
Yes. She has a much harder time actively invading her opponent's space. Like we mentioned, dash attack is the only real burst movement option she can use to get into Marth's area, get around the sword. So yeah, without the turnip, she has to play a little bit more defensive, rolling the dice, so to say, to try and call out the random dash dances.
Now, that is the signature hallmark that we're going to be looking for from Arc.
Yes.
The wave dash forward smash, especially those tippers, those nice, precise tippers that are very centric to his gameplay.
Yes. Peach is a very good weight for the throw combos. You have to DI not away, but away and down, even at low percent, to not get a follow-up on you. And at higher percents like that, it's basically, if he knows which way you're going to DI, you're going to get some sort of follow-up.
Arc doing a great job here of using down tilt follows up but fair. And yet again, baiting out for that dash attack from Peach. Mouf is in a pretty tough predicament here. That's going to be it. Nice dunk. Okay. Oh, the spacing game.
That's fair, though.
That real estate game, dude.
Yeah.
This is mine. All this is mine, and it's not up for sale.
Yes. Oh.
That's not safe.
Yeah, he's starting to bait out the dash attacks a little bit, starting to get some punishes off of it.
He went for an air there because I think that he was going to land and guess that it was going to auto-cancel, and then immediately tried to push back just a touch, so that the only option that would be available for Peach would be something like a tilt or a dash attack. Oh! Platform's coming into play here. You need to make sure that you're directly, just offset of directly below them for you to catch that tip or forward smash.
Yeah, it's a very, very small spacing window. Ooh.
Back throw?
Nope, he's going to go for a down throw. Going to try and get a follow-up. You can do some tricky stuff with the down throw off stage.
He's getting a bit gung-ho here.
That's
3 forward smashes that have hit nothing but air.
But yeah, I mean, which is okay as long as you don't get punished for it. I mean,
okay, there it is.
If it's not, breaking you down, might as well.
If he's not punishing you for it, you might as well keep going for it.
And it can be pretty difficult for some characters, especially Peach. She's not too fast. Ooh, that's a good back air, though.
Yeah, that Beyonce is going to do it.
That booty bounce.
I honestly, throughout this, it's felt like this is Arc just holding center stage, and then him just trying to bait Mouf to come in and press a button.
Oh, doesn't quite get the punish for the DI in for the down throw. Nice crouch cancel jab. This could be the stock. Oh no, that's
Technical
bad.
error. Ooh, he tried to conk him there.
Yep.
Is there better punishes that you could imagine that he could have done instead of just going for the forward smash?
He could down tilt is another possibility. Basically, forward smash or down tilt, there's only real options in that situation. Since Peach is already going to be starting her up B, there isn't time for him to get to the ledge because he'll get hit out of it. So yeah, just poking her at the tip if she doesn't sweet spot would have been the only real option.
Ooh. Are doing a great job there of shielding on those down smashes as he senses them coming, as he's getting a bit too close. But the thing is that how safe is down smash?
Peach down smash?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty safe. It can be punishable by some characters, but it's pretty specific. The like positioning and the character you are. It's usually pretty safe.
There it is, and that's gonna be the match.
Yep.
Oh, Arc doing a great job commanding center stage, playing the game, playing the real estate game, holding center stage for most of the time, doing effective uses of down tilts, fairs, and just constantly spacing out really well.
Yep. Yeah, putting the F smashes right where he needs to put them to take the stocks.
I think that's definitely one of the key points that comes with Arc's game plan is throwing those F smashes and making sure that the accuracy is there.
Yes. Okay.
What just dropped? Oh,
I'll do assistant chair.
Okay. So we're swapping over to FOD here. Can you explain a bit why we went for this pick?
So for this pick, it's a little bit more chaotic on the platforms. Peach can set up some stuff on them that are kind of nasty. Obviously, Arc did win the last game. One of the powerful parts of Peach, her down smash, is actually amplified a little bit by the platforms because, like on a platform low height like that, if she gets on it and hits you with down smash, you take a ton of damage.
Yeah.
And it'll cut through shields a lot. Just because all the hits are hitting at like the top of your shield, where it's more vulnerable, where it's more likely to get shield stab.
Oh gosh, he commanded the space there with that forward smash to take that stock. But you're absolutely right. The ability to have platforms that are shifting, and you have that ability to shift your down. Like, imagine the idea of saying, hey, you're a humanoid. You don't necessarily have the best shield as Marth. Maybe I could actually catch maybe the tip of your head if you're actually angled that incorrectly. Or maybe it's just a bit of deterioration on it. And then you have a down smash hitting you at the top of your head.
Yep.
And that, ooh, terrifying. Terrifying.
Ooh,
he's done.
Good conversion.
So, small tip for some of you Marth players that might be interested. Look at the placement for Arc's hands. You'll notice he doesn't do C-stick terribly much. Yeah?
Interesting.
The reason for this is that he's actually using Z quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
So he uses, so think about your tools with Marth that you have that you really like, right? So if you like, say you're someone who likes using fairs quite a bit, you might use Z instead because it's a macro of Z and L, right? Or excuse me, Z is a macro of L and A. And if you're already airborne, you can use fair to get those quick short hop fairs out that you need for the double fairs. So use that quite a bit. Ooh, there's the back air to push him out, boxes him.
Oh, it's not enough, though.
Okay, down tilt? No! Instead, going for the regrabs.
Oh, looking for the back air there. Gets beat out by the turnip. Oh, interesting double jump mix up there in this field.
Okay.
Very well-spaced double fair.
Oh my gosh!
That was a very commanding game.
If you blinked, you missed that stock.
Yes. You might have missed the game. This is a very fast game.
Oh my god. Shoved him off the stage with down tilts, forward throws, say, this is my stage, this is my home. You're not welcome here.
No.
Arc takes that definitively 2-up.